Hello again everyone, and welcome back to PixelTime, number 9 today. If you ever have any questions, leave them in comments below. What would you guys think of me starting up a Patreon page? I'd like to know the answer to that also. I might start one up soon, not sure of the details yet, but maybe I'll work something out. And also wondering what I'm going to do with these icons. I might be releasing them on Deviantart soon. So watch this space on that one. Okay, so let's get down to the subject of today, and that is potions. So we're going to draw a couple of potions. They'll probably be like a thin tube type little potion. I have drawn them before, and I've actually drawn a lot of different types of potions before, right from when I first started pixel art back in December 2014. And every time just seeing the improvement is interesting. I'll leave an article in the description below which is worth checking out if you haven't already. Okay, so let's get started on this first potion. Okay, well, let's get the color that we want for the outline, and I'm just going to start by maybe just getting a shape that I want for this tube, roughly around that size. So we'll make this a little bit more exact. Okay, we'll start with the bottom, and I'll probably make it nice and round, and we'll go from there. Okay, that looks pretty round. At the bottom. Okay. We might just try and get a shape for the top here. And I'll just make a little end of the tube, and we'll also put a little cork in the top of it as well. So let's put that cork in there. Probably not that big. Okay, that's probably not a bad shape, so we'll work with that. I could probably make it a bit bigger, or longer actually. Let's make that a little bit longer. You want to try and use up the space as well as possible when doing things this small. Otherwise you'll end up with tiny icons that you can't really see. Of course, part of the art of pixel art is making things that small appear what they are. Okay, so we're using up a bit more of that space now, and I'm more happy with that. Okay, and we'll start putting some color in. Let's make this one red, like a health potion. And I'm going to leave a little pixel of white around the whole potion, and I'll show you what I mean by that, just so it looks like that it's made of glass. So, and also it wouldn't be that way because it's laying on its side a bit. We're going to go that way. Okay, so let's erase a couple here. Well, probably one too many there. And we'll go across like that. Maybe we'll go one down actually. Okay. We'll fill in that space. Alright. And we'll get this cork sorted as well. We'll just get a bit of a shape on the cork. Alright, so that's probably... it's not round enough. That's a little bit better, okay. And I think we can start adding some shadows. So that looks very flat, but it does look like a tube. So that's good. Alright, we'll start adding some... Actually, we'll probably have to make this white first. I haven't added a white, have I? Okay, let's put that white in first. Maybe a bit lighter than that. There we go. Just so it stands out a bit. There we go. That stands out a little bit more. And we'll start adding some shadows to this glass. So we'll just... What I might actually do is make this a reddish colour to begin with. Unclick contiguous so it gets the whole lot. And that's probably just a little bit red, so I'll tone that back a bit. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, that's better. Let's start making this shadow. Right, so I'm going to start doing this whole edge here, because that's not going to see any light. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're going to go darker again in a second. And we'll put a little ridge here as well. So it appears that lip is hanging over a little bit. Right, let's get a darker colour again. And that brings it out a bit more. I actually probably go a bit darker. That's probably not dark enough. That's a little bit better. And we'll go down here again. Alright. I don't quite like that. Actually don't quite like that at all. Let's change this. That's better. That looks a little bit rounder on the inside. I thought that was too pointy. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a shape there. We'll work on this next. Okay, so what colour have we got here? We'll change it all to that colour. Ooh dear. Turn that one off. Okay. Alright. I probably should have just done the top two. Okay, and we'll get this darker colour. And we'll put that here. One too many. And that looks pretty good there. And we're going to take this colour and let's see, we'll just make a little bit more red. Like so. Okay. Alright, now we're going to shade this up a little bit. So we've got one colour going. Let's get a darker red. And that is a darker red. Okay, let's get this red. Alright, let's colour that in. And then we'll get the next red. Even darker. Might just put it back one more. That was probably a little too close. Okay. Now I don't quite like this up here. That just doesn't quite look right. Okay, let's put this across like so. And that will probably look a little bit better. Let's take this down there. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Next, we will add a highlight going down here. So let's do that. Now, what we want to do is make it look like a shine going all the way down there. That's pretty good. And then we're going to taper this off a bit. So let's get that, and we'll darken it. And we'll get it and darken it again. Probably towards the red a little bit. There we go. And there we have a potion. I probably could do with a little bit darker shadow here. Not too happy with that. Oopsie daisy. Okay. Alright. There we have it. That looks good. Okay. And we're going to just copy this over. And we'll make this blue as well. So, to begin with, I'm just going to put this marquee tool around the edge of it, so we won't change anything outside of this square. And then we're going to grab some of these blues. We'll grab that one to begin with. And we'll take contiguous off so it changes everything within this square. That's probably a bit dark. That's alright, we can change that. There we go. And the next blue, sorry. And then the next blue. That's not dark enough. Let's find a blue that is dark enough. Okay. Probably a little bit darker again. And there we have it. Okay, let's get this blue here. And we'll get this white highlight sorted out. Like so. It's probably just a little bit bright, so we'll tone that back a bit. It's probably a bit better. That's better, yep. And then again, like we did with the other one. And again. Okay. And this is a slight pinky white like we had before. So all we need to do for that is take it up to this blue and change that. And I might just change these a little bit as well. Okay, we're almost done. There we have it. 1 health potion and 1 mana potion. Thanks for joining us today. Next week, part 2 of potions, and following that we'll be doing bows. If there's something that you would like to see on this inventory list that we haven't got already, leave it in the comments below and we'll go about doing those after bows. If you like this video, hit the like button and we will see you next week. Till then, bye for now.